Quick demo on how you can use Loom as your screencast tool. There's a couple ways to do this. You can go to the Loom website and you can download their application, but a much easier way to use it is to install the Chrome extension. So you can see up here I'm in the Chrome browser and I have this little extension right here. So if I wanted to start a screen recording, I would simply click on that, and then it would allow me to start my recording at any time. I can do a screen and a cam, so you can see down in the corner here that it has a picture of me, and I can actually make that multiple sizes if I want to make it a little bit bigger to accentuate, that it's more like a face-to-face experience, or if I just want to make it smaller, I can make it as small as I like as well. I can do just the screen, meaning that camera goes away, or I could do just the cam. So if I just wanted to record myself and none of the screen, you can see that I'm currently doing full desktop, but I also could say just do the current tab. And what that would do is it would get rid of things like my dock and my bar up at the top, so that it would really help them focus on just what I'm recording. There are some advanced options here. If you don't want to use your built-in camera or microphone, you can have external ones hooked up. I find it's a lot easier to use the internal tools most of the time. And then once I hit start recording, it's literally going to give me a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then everything I say and everything that I do on the screen will be recorded. And then it is saved to the Loom website. And what's nice about that is if I go to the Loom website, I can see all of my videos there, and then I can very easily just get a link directly to that screencast. So rather than having to save it to my desktop, upload it somewhere, and figure all of that out, I simply send somebody the link and they have instant access to that tool. So one of the things that I really love about using screencasts tools like Loom or Screencast-O-Matic is if somebody calls me with a question like how do I do something in iMovie, I simply open up iMovie, record myself doing it, send them the video, and then they have instant access to that explanation. It's actually faster than typing up directions with screenshots and everything else. And then, of course, it's saved here, so I can go back and reuse it multiple times. As a classroom teacher, you can use screencast tools for hundreds of things. I've seen teachers use it to record the audio of a test. So they'll bring up the test on their screen and they'll record themselves reading the words, so that if, let's say, it's a math test, you don't want kids to be bogged down by their inability to read some of the words. You could give them a recording where they would listen to you reading the test, and then they would put their answers down on their test and turn it in, and then you would know that you'd be getting their math ability rather than their reading ability on that test. Also, if you wanted to create centers, you could do screencasts of you doing different assignments, and then when kids get to that part of the room, they would just hit play. I've seen this done really, really well in Phi-Ed classes where kids walk in and they instantly go to one of 6 stations. They hit play, it shows them what exercise to do, they start exercising, and then they move along to each one. The time saved is incredible when you think about how long it would take to go over 6 stations with an entire class of kids, and then by the time they get to that 4th or 5th station, they might forget what it is that they were going to do at that station. So think about ways that you can personalize learning in your classroom where kids can be doing have multiple options of things to do, and then you can use screencasts as a great way to help them know what to do when they get to that particular spot.